That's about the best I'm gonna get. And I'm really tired of screwing around with this damn camera, man. I'm not a cameraman. Damn camera, man. I swear I tried to set this up before I started doing this. I'm still learning. I think that gives you a little better view. That's much better. Yep, pretty much see everything I'm gonna do. Where's Wilson? Say hi to everybody, Wilson. Say hi, I'm Wilson. Try to get Wilson out of the damn way. That's my sidekick. Alright, get to work. Fucking around over here. I'll show you all my... Down here in Florida, we don't have the convenience of heat. Hey Wilson, it's just me and you, buddy. Nobody loves us today. I gotta find a better way to do that. I don't think my hand can take any more of that shit. Thanks for tuning in. What I'm doing is I'm about to change the oil cooler on this thing. And always blow the shit out. Doing yourself a big favor before you take it apart. Finger extension. That one coming right loose. How about that? What do you think, Wilson? You're buzzing away over there, buddy. Did you have a rough night? That was actually funny. What's going on, guys? Sorry if I'm not peeking over to see if anybody's there leaving chats. I really gotta focus on fixing the car, but I do try to pay attention to that. What do you think, Wilson? I'm not talking to myself today, I'm talking to some people, I think. That's what Wilson's for. Keeps me company when nobody's watching. Of course, they're gonna be tangled. And I just blinded the fuck out of myself. Please feel free to talk shit. Always lube the rubbers before removal or insertion. Always lube. Trust me, it does you a big favor. And I use Marvel Mystery Oil where it's the slipperiest. What do you think, Wilson? Yeah? How do you know? You're probably a virgin. You're kicking over here. Yeah, down here in South Florida, I don't have heat in my shop. I got air conditioning. We don't have the luxury of heat. I never freaking need it. Well, the assurance clips. Sure, I'm never going to get that sucker on the plug. Come on. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that. What kind of stupid contraption is this? I got a lot of these, I've never seen this contraption. Really? What a shitty seal. Shitty seal. Damn, stop staring at those LED lights. Bolt trace. Something else is holding this damn thing. Hell, I could have had the intake off by now if it wasn't for this stupid contraption. Really? I don't know if I can get this in there. I can't. Damn. Not bolted. The rubber freaking holder.
We've been duped, hoodwinked, conned for 50 years. The lawn care industry sold us toxins in a bag and made our yards more toxic than a bad relationship.
What happened, Wilson? You taking a nap, buddy?
And feed your lawn with good stuff. Soybean proteins, iron, seaweed, molasses. Ingredients that get your soil giggling like an overserved mom at the block. Sunday uses clean ingredients in real science for thicker, greener grass. Order today and get your custom Sunday yard plan for the season ahead. Sunday for a smarter, healthier yard. Sunday. Liquid energy, the better for you. Easy drinking energy drink. Available at Walmart. 0 sugar, just 5 calories. Plus essential vitamins. Your thirst, not your head. Liquid death. Imagine never paying for AC repairs. Custom air conditioning, exclusive lifestyle and labor warranty. 0 out-of-pocket replacements. No fees for life. Nothing will repair or replace the components for as long as you call Lindstrom today or visit LindstromAir.com. I don't know if I told you or not, but our friends over at Loctite Impact Windows and Doors, the Miami Dolphins, become the official window and door partner. Hey, it's Paul Castanovo. We'll say that because the Dolphins, if they're good enough for the Dolphins, they should be good for you. So, all right, hurricane season's done. Guess what? We got another one coming. They keep coming every year. Every year they're like, we're going to get 4 or 5.
A little interesting compared to all the Chargers and Challengers and minivans and everything else they do. A little different. What's going on, Wilson? You sleeping? Hey, what's going on, guys? Feel free to talk as much shit as you want, so that way I'm not just talking to Wilson. My sidekick. At least I ain't nuts. Got no likes? What's wrong with you people?
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit portly, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance.
Man, I don't want to pry on that thing.
Call Term Provider. People Big Blue at 800-511-3535. Big Blue will find a term life policy for you, even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call.
Oh, did get it. Oh, got one.
Blue will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-511-3535. Big Blue will answer your call and work to turn into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Blue's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800.
Big Blue's on meds too. That's just fucked up. What a piece of shit this thing is. At least I got it out of my damn way. Nobody's talking shit, huh? I'm the only one. Welcome. Yeah, I know it's boring. But you might learn something if you actually want to fix your car.
Guaranteed human.
Should start my own, what do you call it? OnlyFans car repair. Yeah, I'm missing some parts, sorry. Always lube the rubbers. Especially when she's an old dry bitch like this one. $15. See if my eyes still work. It's a 14 that I grabbed. Yep, sure is. Actually, it's a 13. Yeah. Damn. I don't know if it's hard to see or I just didn't look at it. Now this one I don't have to take all the way off. Thank God. It's a real pain in the ass. Just gotta loosen it up a little bit. It's a bracket actually. I think there's only one bolt on it. No. Alright, well, I'm leaving that bracket. On a Charger, it's much easier to not mess with these brackets. These are all oiled up anyways, and I can get right to them, so I can slip it out that way. I'll show you here in a second. Couple of 13s down there. This is the hardest part of this whole job, is getting these damn things loose. Nice and oily though. Oh yeah.
The competition committee is discussing authorizing resources to take lives. See if they come up with Big 105.9 Chili Peppers.
It's actually kind of set up a lot like a Charger and a Challenger. Except for that stupid thing. And the way that bracket is in the back. I'm not lying, once I get this off, this is the hardest part of the whole job. Everything else is like right there. And I can tell, I'll show you. Loose. A little trickier. You gotta kind of move that support out of the way a little bit. But be careful. It's a coolant line, so you don't want to break it. I'm using a rake. That means there's no other way in there. Believe me. Damn, that thing's so When I get it up, I'll show you what I did. These gotta come loose. Do not try this at home. Damn thing is so in my way. And it's a riveted bracket, so you're really just fracked. It does have a lot of flex, but not much. There's not much. So you shouldn't have to take those bolts all the way out to make it clear the intake. Here, want to see what I'm doing here? Here's what I did. I got those out. They're right down here, them studs. Very hard to see, very hard to see. Move the camera over a little bit. Now the fun part. I promise this comes right off without having to loosen this back bracket. I got this stupid thing off. And once you get that intake off, it's all downhill from there. And it's a bunch of little 8mm bolts and it's plastic, upper and lower. So don't use this or this. Use this. Where's my damn socket go? You probably could use this to take them loose. That's a lot of torque. Thought I blew all the shit out of it. But no, this thing ain't going down. I don't believe the engine here. Coolers are not here. Shit, I'm talking about this stupid thing. I gotta make sure I leave those off. Sorry about that. Feel free to talk shit. The more shit talking, the more I can talk shit back. You'll see what I'm doing here in a second. Now I gotta give this old bitch a blowjob. Do yourself a favor when you're doing this. Remember to wear some safety glasses. I just kind of look where I'm going and closing my eyes. But you will get shit in your eyes. Hell, I've welded like this before. Alright. The reason I'm doing that is because there's shit all around the edge. And I don't want it falling in my motor. Or this guy's motor. Whatever. Right now it's my motor, it's in my hand, so I gotta repair it, so I consider it my engine. Now here's the fun part. The injectors can stay in, but you gotta get them unplugged. Where's my special China tool? Man, I bought this tool from China. I wonder if it'll work on these. Oh, it actually pulled that clip out. Oh, isn't that fabulous? Ooh, damn, it bypassed that clip. I hate those assuring, non-assuring I'm gonna ever get it plugged in again clips. Factory morons. Ooh, it pulls them very nicely. Man, I don't know. I wish I'd have known about these babies earlier. Like $3 from China. And man, I can unplug anything with like the greatest of ease. Like Superman jumping over Lois Lane's pussy. Hang on, I gotta get something to drink. What's going on, everybody? Everybody tunes in and out. But these are great tools. Yeah, you can kind of see what I can't get in any closer. I've already tried and the camera's in my way, and I'm sorry, everybody. I really got to get the car fixed. Got any questions, please? Feel free. Talk shit. Another cheapy China tool that works like a charm. I don't know if it's because it's got that angle. Don't pry on the fuel rail. Everything is plastic. Very, very gentle with it. All I'm doing right now is getting these clips loose so I can get those damn injectors. And there's the lower intake, which I got to change the seals. Well, I'm there. Minimal labor. Otherwise, you put it back together, I guarantee you're going to have problems. You can see how flat they are. Totally flat. Almost. If I didn't, I should have looked for leaks, but I'm not looking for that. So, O-rings are totally flat. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I put it back together. And no, I haven't undone the fuel line yet because I don't like smelling. I don't like huffing fumes. Got to open the door and turn the air off and everything else. Oh, I got one. This tool actually works good for these clips. It's got to be very gentle with those things. Like, if it's their babies, the first time you're opening them babies up. Oh, You gotta be jumping. Come on. Won't even get in there. Ah, there it goes. See a little trick there here in a second. Clearance. Clearance. I'm going to show you another trick about getting the line undone. Blow out her hole, because she's dirty. And then squirt her with some lube. You see what I'm doing? Kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm not a camera guy. Always close your eyes or put a rag on this because you might get gas in your face. Oh, sticky. I lubed up the ring, the rubber. Don't think much got in there. Pinch, squeeze, and twist.
You too put out a
Where's that fancy?
I got a full album.
These things, I've been noticing these babies have been working good for a lot of things. I can't. Ooh. That baby was loose. This thing's gonna definitely idle better. I took that off before I got this loose, then I just took it. body. $79.95. No. I got a whole fucking wall full of snap bodies. The nitty gritty. There's what we're looking for right there. Hot damn this camera. The oil cooler. Right there. There it is. There's what we're looking for. Oh look, there's been a mouse living around here. Mr. Mouse, yeah, my camera did not like that orientation. You can come in. Let me jack this thing up a little bit. My neighbors are all camera shy. Hey, if you ain't gonna come in, at least check out my live stream. Out here. Alright. Uh-oh, the shop supervisor just showed up. Come on. Telling me I need to get to work. Now, 2 plugs and a hose. 2 plugs and a hose. That sounds about normal, except it'd be 3 plugs and a hose, but hey. What do you want me to say? I'm like, ooh, damn. Gas. I think I'm gonna light a cigarette. Hey, what's up, Mark? Yeah, actually, it's a great idea because it saves space and it's taking the heat from the center of the block straight up into the cooler through the cooling system and sending it straight to the heater core. So it really is a kind of, if you need heat, that is.
You feel like your head might explode? Yeah, we've been there. Because some energy drinks don't ease until the energy can hit you all at once. No intense, too sweet, too much happening. Energy should help you feel alert and focused, not buzzing, not jittery, and definitely not like your head is about to...
Yeah, that little tool, dude, they got them on AliExpress. I'm gonna buy the whole set. They got different angled ones and all kinds of shit. Man, the motor looks clean now, I gotta say. It looks good inside there. The valves are all clean. Somebody drives the shit out of it.
Strawberries with a hint of lemon, orange with a splash of orange cream, tropical terror tastes like pina colada, and murder mystery, cherry color with spices. Liquid Death Sparkling Energy. Find it at grocery stores,
Yeah, I got it.
or liquiddeath.com.
I still gotta do this twice because I gotta clean off the... Right now I want to get the coolant in it and then I'll clean the damn... Just trying to keep shit out of my motor.
Win and own it today. Register at big1059.com. You keep singing the wrong lyrics to the song. You know that.
You know, it's funny, they bitch about the song damn advertisements. They leave those. Bastards.
Oh man, this whole time I thought fire in my heart was breakfasting the heartburn.
Yeah, if this was Snap-on, Mark, it'd be $95 for some of these. And they're probably made better from China these days. These babies work very nice with
Any of your legal needs, call 1-800
oh my Lord.
for a free consultation and take back control of your life. DQ presents the Spicy Menu. $6 chicken strip basket for $6.99 with spicy bold strips that keep you warm.
All right.
Served with a side of famous DQ soft serve as a dip to cool you down.
How much coolant's left in this thing? No, it's pretty empty. Empty. He's definitely pouring out the bottom or the center of his motor. I don't see a head gasket and it wasn't overheating, so. It did have a bad thermostat because it got low on coolant, and that freaking coolant bottle's a piece of junk. I don't know what China store they got that fucker from. Alright, now we got the inverted. Yeah. Let me think of a good joke for them. The inverted. I don't know if that'd be a good male tool or not. She's a little... What size is it? I think I'm right. Yeah. It's a E8. E for entry. Shop supervisor's here. What are you doing, buddy? Don't you knock my bolt tray over.
Beneath the surface of frozen lakes. All those sparks into someone's armpit on the train. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover
Man, I got the heater kicking over here. It's cold down in South Florida, man. It's like 65 or something like that out there. Man, it's dry. We got wildfire alerts. Yeah, the aluminum cooler. Yeah, dude, that thing, it's like 90 bucks online. It comes with all the gaskets. They want like $250 at the parts store. I put a bunch of those on. Hell, I still got 2 sitting on the oil bench over there. Draining, or actually draining in the oil draining so I can give them to the scrap man. That's the only way to go with this baby. I don't even know if it's a dormant one. But it is the aluminum replacement. I'm going to grab it here in a second and show you. I said getting those brackets off on that stupid air cleaner design. Well, here's where it might drip on your floor if there's still some shit left in it. Nope, she empty. Let me get that cooler kit. This was 90 bucks. I've installed a few of them and I haven't had an issue. So it's nice, it comes with all the gaskets, bolts, sensors, the whole deal, and the aluminum, not plastic cap. And there's where they always leak oil on the plastic. All the seals, this is a really nice set. I think it's like 90 bucks. Parts Geek or something like that. I've installed a bunch of them. That's Wilson, dude. Because I don't know if anybody's watching, so I don't want to be talking to myself. Let's see if he's got a bell on him. I'm going to start decorating. That's my sidekick. That way, I guess if you've never seen that movie Castaway, you don't get the joke, so I can't help you there. Now that hose is kind of a pain in the ass. I never tried these on that. I'll bet you it works. This takes this hose. Nah, I can't get it. I gotta use the ones that are sort of made for it. If I can get it in there. And put that clamp at such an angle. Somebody didn't like Wilson, Mark. He said it was weird. I don't know if you guys can read those chats or not. I think I have it open. I'm not sure. Every time I try to figure it out, it goes live on me. I let that down. Really? Come on. There we go. I think that's funny, Mark. No, Wilson's gonna make me my trademark. I'm gonna have to start calling him Permatex or something when I get a sponsor. What's going on, guys? I see people are tuning in out. Feel free to talk shit. I don't know if that Josh guy's there. I think I kind of freaked him out with Wilson. What's really nice about this? The oil returns. Oils are very much higher than the coolant. So if you don't have the coolant out of it, make sure you get it out because it's going to want to drain. You're going to have to change oils. But I didn't get anything in the coolant or in the oil because I've done this a bunch of times. I'm not a freaking dirty rat. That's so funny. Trying to get the damn coolant off and not make a mess. Good. Empty. Yay. I'm going to point it up this way. Now you got to clean out these little, got to get it clean in here. I spilled oil everywhere. Like there's no way around it. It was leaking oil and coolant. But there's all these little, you got to get these, where all these fit here. I don't want to. All these, you got to get those surfaces clean. I don't want it dripping oil all over this damn place. Drip oil in there. And that replacement comes with a new oil filter. Oh my God, the car is haunted. That ain't even Wilson. I guess he needs an actuator. That's funny. All you gotta do is wipe these off with a rag. So usually if they're pitted, you better use silicone. Make sure it's clean or you'll be pissed. It's just O-ring sealing the coolant and the oil. Thank God they're returning and that's one smart move. They left the oil fill and return higher than the coolant. Can't believe they actually thought of that. It was 3.3, I think. Honestly, can't remember. To be totally honest with you. Alright, what did I do with that cooler? This is fun. Here's the tricky part. I can't find my light. Better off looking. We gotta get this back in with that. Nice piece. Aluminum, all aluminum. Oh. Always lube the rubbers before insertion. Need the slippery stuff. Especially on a old dry bitch like this thing. Her valley's pretty oily down there though. God, I hope somebody's actually listening to my stupid shit. My friends are here, I usually laugh. What the fuck? I don't know, man. People got short attention spans. They want to see Jeff Doherty getting humiliated and shit. And the reason I lubed up the O-rings is so they slip in the hole real nice and easy. She's a dry bitch, she needs more lube. There's one that goes in, and that's the tricky one. You know? The input one. Don't tear the rubber. Should slip in nice and easy. It's not slipping in nice and easy. That's it. She's tight. She needs a little jamming. was like a virgin, baby. Oh, that's definitely a virgin. I didn't tear the rubber. That's how you got to get that thing in. Sorry the compressor went off, but that was definitely a virgin tight rubber fit. It's actually getting hot. Turn the fucking heater on. Damn, 69 degrees in my damn shop. I don't even turn my air on that damn cold. This is my favorite tool. That's why I love this tool. Keeps me from getting carpal tunnel. And if you use it right, almost won't cross thread a bolt. I said almost. If you use it right. It's kind of like putting a NASCAR lug nut on. Too short of a entry for the E. Finger throttle control. Women like that. Click. 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 I'm kidding, actually. I am going to check those with the torque wrench. Click. 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 Oh. That's funny. Who's 5F, Mark? I know, I weirded that guy out with Wilson. That's funny. That's really funny. Hang on, I needed something to drink. Still think that's super funny about Wilson. Alright, where the hell was I? Now the fun part. Oof. not getting shit inside the engine. Alright, I'm blowing some carbon out. Still stinks. Yeah, I saved the paper packaging. Good, cheap ass. When I'm spraying something, and also really good for this. And it's gotta get wasted. I guess it's gonna get wasted in a good way. Paper towels are expensive, and this is free. Ow! Sharp. Careful when you do that, because these are razor edge sharp freaking edges. I'm going to show everybody a trick. On the difference when you know what the hell you're doing or not. You see, I covered the ports. I gotta scrape a bunch of shit off here. And these are just rubber seals, so it's not like coolant gets on them and deteriorates the aluminum. Little scraping, little brake cleaner, and you're good to go. You don't need to hit them and My Florida heater's in the way. Yeah, give me a second.
Paul Castanolo, I'm going to make your life so much better. I'm going to make you live the Chumba life. Do you know about Chumba Casino? The online casino with hundreds of casino-style games. You can play for free. You don't have to download it. Just go to the website. It's easy. ChumbaCasino.com. You put it in the browser and you play. Did I tell you it was...
All right, let's move over here.
And you can play while somebody's watching 90 Day Fiancé. It's great.
How's that? Let me lower it down a little bit. I gotta change the round rubbers. Yeah, that's crazy. There's no snow in Chicago either, I was told. You guys like my Florida heater? That's the only luxury heat I got down here. I got a torpedo heater that I still have from up north, but I got to get a regulator for it. Well, I need that down here. I'm moving to the tropics. What did I do with the over? Hate when I do that shit. See how flat these are? I don't know if you can see, they're flat. I'll show you as soon as I put these in. This is what causes vacuum leaks and drivability problems, idling problems, cold starting problems.
Preferred Men's Medical Center will get your sex life back in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough medical treatments eliminate ED&P. Here's a specialist in men's health. I'm Dr. Smoothless. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Preferred Men's Medical Center offers the most effective...
I don't want to get blasted in my teeth.
Men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Good old-fashioned brake clean. Oops. And some finger throttle control.
Your consultation and first treatment are free. Plus, instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients will have their testosterone checks free. Call 954-660-9660. 954-9660.
Wow, clean. And dry. She's hired. What a hell of a blowjob. Clean and dry all in one. That's just basic physics. Air pressure's got to go around the hole before it comes out. Kind of like a queef. Thank God my channel's not made for children. If you don't clean out these areas where they sit, they're going to have problems. I promise. I should have done the bottom ones first, but they really don't freaking matter. Yeah, I guess maybe it does. Now, you see how flat those babies are? I mean, flat. Let me show you here. You'll see what I'm talking about. Hang on, I gotta clean the hole. Little finger control. It's actually like 69 degrees in my shop and it feels really good. I need to fix that damn fitting. See the difference? Oh, shit. Make sure they get in there, because you will not be happy. I know you guys can see the difference in that camera. Yeah, if it's stuck, depends how old the bolts are, and if it's a virgin, she's definitely gonna break. Up north, I remember how it was back in the days when I lived up north, and they actually built cars that were actually built. Nowadays, it's just crap. Crap. And rusty shit never really wanted to come apart. I do charge a little extra to change these, because that ain't part of the job. But I can't put it back together like that, because it ain't going to run right. They're going to say I broke their fucking car. Let me blow all the carbon off the injector. Now all the carbon's off the injector. Yeah, he's going to be like, what happened to my car? Ooh, gas. Yeah, you gotta watch these bolts, because sometimes they'll fall out on you, especially if you pull them out. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. You gotta be careful with those babies. Alright, let's go back over here. Alright. That's about the best thing I can get on that, guys. I can't get in any farther because the camera just gets in my way. I don't know what I said, Mark. Was it? I'm not sure, but I'm sure it was sarcastic. Butt plugs. See, I'll call it crap that I saved from getting inside there. Alright, where the hell was I? Reinstall the upper sucker. Oh, leaking all over the place. Hang on a second. I gotta fucking put this. Oh, it's leaking. I didn't hear it click. Oh, it's in there. Alright, one more. One more desanitation of the ports before installation. Now it's reassembly time. Oh, they didn't give me. Oh, yeah, they did. If you can, always check your rubber inserts, but in this case, I don't think I can. I might be able to get a reflection, because I cleaned it. I'll never get a mirror in there. Yeah, they're in there. None of them fell out. You'll know. Look inside, you'll see if one of them fell out. It'll be hanging. If you do that, you're not going to be a happy camper.
Okay, you ready? Big
My favorite friend. Why I love this little tool. You notice I'm starting all of them. Not tightening, starting. Running them down. Make sure they're in the hole. Lined up properly. 3/4 of the way down. So that way when you tighten these down without getting them all started, you'll be fucking taking it back loose and cussing it. Or you'll cross it. More than likely. Now this is weird because it's like a cross cut. Yeah, I use this because I don't need carpal tunnel. Anybody that wrenches these in by hand really don't do this shit for a living, I'll tell you that. Gently. Like a virgin. Click. Click. I'm kidding. No, I need to change that stuff too. Click. I could break out the torque wrench, but I know where they're at. I know where they're supposed to be. Been doing this for so long. You like my finger torque wrench? The finger knows. She'll finger it out.
Looks like the Artemis 2 might be pushed back. They're gonna take that thing back into the hangar.
Click.
And yeah, they've had a couple issues. So we'll see.
Always go over these several
Big
times.
105.9.
Because it's plastic, it's not steel. So it bends when it goes together. It's weird. Click. Click. I don't know if I'm allowed to smoke a cigarette on live TV on YouTube. I don't care, fuck them. Part of my channel. I got enough problems with. Ooh, that one actually clicked on. Voila! All clicked in. Now the funner part. Actually, from here it's fight with those stupid freaking brackets. I'll let the next guy deal with the non-assuring. Damn, I can't believe I get no likes on my channel. Nobody likes my shit. It is getting kind of late, so a lot of people got a bedtime. Getting almost lunchtime for me. I lost my fuel line. Oh! Where did that thing go? Hiding. That's what I get for trying to insert the shaft without a rubber. The shaft into the rubber without lubrication. There we go. Those little clicks are crucial. That's why they put those clips on. If you don't get it plugged in all the way at the factory, plug's supposedly not supposed to go in. Yeah, we all know how plugs like to go in. Alright, let's put this piece of shit design back where it was. Because you'll never get it out of there without blowing the intake. So remember to kind of line that bitch back up. Running out of the way so we can stuff her back in the hole. Don't you anybody dare even put a razor. If you're gonna put a razor blade across this thing, or any tool, do not try to clean that with anything but a plastic scraper or something. Because you will, don't you dare use a power tool on that. As much as I believe in power, get this out of the way so I don't get it jammed up and can't plug it back in. And the hat's ready to go back on. The top part of the sucker. See those little studs? You gotta line them up into this bracket like that. And then she'll sit right in there. Sort of. To get the point, eh? Alright, no talking shit. Kind of want these babies to stay up as much as possible, especially in the back. The one that I've been having problems with getting is hung up. All up, all up, all up, up. They actually kind of screw into the intake and pull them out. Just take. There. Nothing loose.
sweating it. Original to LAFC over the weekend against Club Friendly coming up on Thursday.
Alright, I lied. I thought it would be easier than a Challenger or a Charger. They're all a pain in the ass. You gotta look, because there's a different hole you can actually put those in. You don't want to go in that hole. Be very gentle on this, because they are sheet metal screws that go back into plastic. So. You will strip those out and hurt you. Not even tight. What's up, guys? My Facebook page is gone. I got hacked out of it. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't really care. Facebook sucks anyways.
Play Florida Man or not? 8:05 tomorrow.
Now this
You
is
could
gonna be
score
fun.
tickets to the Black Crows and Whiskey Myers Hard Rock Live tomorrow morning.
Lube up
And all this week. On the podcast
the
network.
plastic before you stick it in the rubber.
Effortlessly to the podcast Renova show on the iHeartRadio app. Make Big 105.9 your first preset. One touch. Bristol Honda, right in the heart of Miami. Online at BristolHonda.com.
This thing's ridiculous. I know what they want me to do. They can kiss my ass.
So, I'm Glenn Levine. Experience the adrenaline difference. Call our office at 1-800-747 free and take back control of your life.
The brightest stars in tennis are coming to Hard Rock Stadium, March 15th through the 29th. The best of the 18 WGN hit the courts for
Oh, I got it off.
of world-class tennis beyond the
Can't get her on. I know I got her off. I can actually see the hole from here. How about that? That might help. Yeah, there.
Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs may change, kids will grow, new memes are going to come out, but what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and the pricing changed for 5 years? Well, thanks to Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee, you don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices.
What
Even the most.
piece of shit design.
It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from.
That's why there's you don't see these cars on the road anymore. I guarantee that. Up north, you'll never see one of these things.
5 years, all your devices will be working in perfect harmony, and you get our best with no
Bitch.
contracts, no
I know what
fees,
she
and no
wants me
strings.
to
So
do.
even though kids will grow up and you still won't understand 6-7, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the
Stupid
price
air
will stay
cleaner.
put. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. All with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee.
It's actually a water chamber.
Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only.
Here's a tale of Tina searching up and down. This will be all you want.
She might like that.
Hey, we got something new.
Well, I gotta loosen this fucking intake up to get that thing on there. I'm not gonna be a happy camper.
Flags in a red.
Clear pricing from the start. None of those hidden fees in your car.
At all.
Delivered to your door and picked up same
Nope,
day.
that's what I thought.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Or put it to goodrx.com/weight loss.
Get the fucking smoke out of my eye.
Drink an energy drink and feel like your head might explode? Yeah, we've been there. Because some energy drinks don't even feel the energy.
Yeah, fuck Facebook. I wasn't getting shit. Never got one call.
To help you feel alert and focused, not buzzing, not jittery.
YouTube just started taking off right away.
So, Liquid Death makes sparkling energy and easy drinking energy drink. It's got an unextreme 100 milligrams of caffeine, about the same as a cup of coffee. Zero sugar, just 5 calories. No sucralose, no aspartame, no artificial colors or dyes, plus essential.
Ain't that a bitch?
Hint of lemon, orange with a splash of orange cream. Tropical Terra tastes like pina colada. And murder mystery, cherry cola with spices.
Liquid Death Sparkling Energy. Find it at grocery stores, convenience stores, or liquiddeath.com. Murder your thirst, not your head.
Breaking news here on the Paul Casanova Show. As you know, I'm living the Chumba life. So, a Chumba casino
pisses
car
me off,
last
man.
week won the big American race with Tyler Reddick. It's unbelievable. And you too can celebrate the 2026 season of Chumba Casino and 2311 Racing. Don't forget, Chumba's got the daily rewards. It's an online. You can play for free. No download. Browser and play.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See T's and C's. 21 plus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Can I
make my site.
sleep cooler? Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort settings. Enjoy comfort for better sleep after night. And now, during the Valentine's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed. Plus, free home delivery with any bed and case. Ends Monday. Only at a Sleep Number store or
I don't see any other way to get this piece of shit air cleaner design back in there. How about that, huh? Am I lined up in the holes?
Podcast Awards, live from South by
Close.
Southwest, March 16th. We'll honor the very best in podcasting from the past year and celebrate the most innovative, talented creators in the industry.
It's truly a who's who of the podcasting world.
Creativity, knowledge, and passion will all be on full display.
And the winner of the podcast
God, I
award
hate doing this.
Nominees now at iHeart/Podcast Awards.
Audible is a proud sponsor of the Audible Audio Pioneer Award. Explore the best selection of audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. There's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
No way, man. I'll never get it in that hole. I don't want to do it back. Oh, bitch. shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's gotta be the shittiest fucking design I've ever seen in my entire motherfucking life. Nah, I can't say that. Because I see all the shit. In. What a joke. Well, at least I know how to not do this motherfucker. It only says like 2 hours labor to do this thing. How long has this video been? Yeah, hour and a half. Guess I'm not doing too bad. Make sure that bitch is in the hole. I see you in the hole. What a piece of shit. You gotta call the cops on that one because that's just a shit design. That's got to be reported.
But you did not have to be awake at this hour. Tap the microphone back on the hour. Radio Happy Valley, Big 105.9.
Alone, listless, breakfast table in otherwise empty room.
Easiest one I've ever done of these has been on a Challenger. Might as well have been on a damn engine stand. I got some videos on how to do the camshafts on these babies. I like those. Ooh. Those are good money jobs. Wilson passed out on. Get the fucking home, bitch. Damn.
for the
Well, well, well.
Grand Prix this year, and the tour goes all the way through like September. Now, they had hinted that they're going to take a big long break afterwards.
Well, hell. The dollhouse in Fort Lauderdale got closed down though for prostitution. They were singing about that. I actually know where that club used to be. Never been there, but I think it was gone by the time I got to Florida. Damn it. Did it anyways. Bastard. Yeah. Well, dumb bitch. I might have made the 2-hour timeline if I wasn't fucking off. Now I gotta bleed her out. Open up the hole. I think my fitting's freaking... It's in that damn truck. Stay quiet.
Time of your life. And by the time I left Washington,
Alrighty. See this? I'm gonna talk like Cindy Brady. I think that's the right size. Oh, look at that. Don't lose these fuckers either. Damn it, I left the hose outside. See what I did? That is the only way you can bleed these things. And I'm going to run that straight back into the coolant bottle when I start this sucker up. Hang on, I got to go back outside. I forgot to get the hose. The hose. Ah! I got a couple videos on how this works. Holy shit. I didn't do that. Oh wow, that's crazy. I thought the bottle was all blown up and it's like a cover around. Like, I didn't break that. Hell, I can't even touch it. In the hole. Says ready. Super Tech's ready. Don't worry, it's extra long for a reason. At least this is universal. If I take this off on here, you'll see it gurgling. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. I don't know even if anybody's still. Are you still there, Mark? I gotta wrap it up, brother. I gotta wash my hands, back this baby out, let her run for a while so it'll bleed its fucking... It'll bleed the air out of her hole. Her coolant chamber, anyway. Thanks for tuning in again, brother. I'm gonna try to do this every night, and hopefully more people tune in. I'll let you know how many people actually, I ain't figured it out yet, but I'm working on it. Alright, bro, I'm gonna cut out. I'll talk to you. Thanks for tuning in, my friend.